Namaste. Love, relationship, soulmates. In this podcast, I have talked briefly about all these topics. And as Valentine is coming, I thought this would be the best moment to help you realize that even though your marriage has failed or if your marriage is failing, then it is not that the next marriage will also fail. But for that, you need to make certain changes in yourself. And what is that is what I have discussed in this podcast. So let's begin with this podcast. I'm sure that if you are following me closely, you will definitely resonate with all the insights that I have shared in this beautiful podcast. So let's begin. The question of soulmates has always fascinated us. Is the idea of a soulmate real or just an illusion? Do we truly meet our soulmate in this lifetime? And can a person have more than one soulmate? The answer is a resounding yes. However, it may not be the romanticized version most people imagine. Soulmates are not defined by physical attraction, sexual relationships, or even familial ties. Instead, a soulmate is someone whose level of spiritual awareness resonates with your own. It's all about alignment of consciousness and growth. Throughout life, your level of awareness is constantly evolving. Today, you might meet someone whose awareness mirrors your own, and in that moment, they feel like your perfect match, a soulmate. But as you grow spiritually and mentally, that connection may weaken if your partner doesn't evolve at the same pace. This is often why relationships break down. The once shared frequency of awareness shifts apart. In truth, soulmates come in many forms. They can be friends, mentors, colleagues, or even acquaintances. A prime minister or president might find a soulmate in someone who shares their vision and mission, while an elderly man could feel a profound soul connection with a young woman without any romantic or physical relationship. Age, gender, or role in life doesn't matter when it comes to the soul's awareness. This process of meeting and parting with soulmates happens throughout different stages of life. At each stage, someone may come along who perfectly matches your current state of mind and being. But as your awareness grows or even diminishes, you might feel disconnected and move on, finding a new soulmate who better aligns with who you are at that point. Now that I have clarified the essence of soulmates, the answer to the last question becomes obvious. Yes, you can have multiple soulmates across different phases of life, depending on the evolution of your awareness and personal growth. So, soulmates are not just a singular, destined event. They are a journey of meeting souls who reflect your current self. And in that journey, you learn, grow, and evolve together or apart. In astrology, the concept of finding a soulmate is deeply influenced by the Dasha, that is the planetary phase or period you are experiencing, along with the transits of planets which either reinforce or reveal the results that your Dasha promises. In simple terms, your soulmate connection is often tied to the cosmic timing of these planetary influences. For example, suppose you are going through the Venus Mahadasha and Mars Antardasha, a period where both Venus and Mars are playing a dominant role in your life, and at the same time, a planetary transit strengthens the connection between Venus and Mars in your birth chart. In this scenario, you may find yourself drawn into a passionate relationship, feeling as though you have found the one, a soulmate who excites your heart and soul. However, if you are undergoing a phase of spiritual growth, the same Venus-Mars combination might lead to a different outcome. Instead of a relationship based on physical attraction and passion, you may encounter someone who shares your spiritual journey. This person might resonate with your deeper emotional and spiritual needs, connecting with your heart rather than your body. In such cases, your connection is more about shared inner growth and evolving awareness than external chemistry. The way these planetary influences manifest depends largely on your level of awareness at that moment in life. If your consciousness is centered on material and emotional desires, the planets might guide you toward relationships built on passion or romance. On the other hand, if your focus is on spiritual evolution, you may attract someone who mirrors your inner aspirations and growth. Every planet influences your life uniquely, and its effects can change based on your current state of mind and awareness. This is why relationships, including those with soulmates, can feel so different at various stages of your life. Ultimately, astrology teaches us that finding a soulmate is not just about destiny, it's about alignment, timing, and the spiritual journey you are on. Yesterday, Mohan asked, if a woman has been through a failed relationship or marriage, then according to astrology, will she face the same problems in a new relationship or second marriage? The answer to this question isn't straightforward. It depends on several factors. After going through a breakup or divorce, if the woman actively works on raising her level of awareness through consistent meditation, mantra chanting, and self-improvement, then her second marriage or new relationship can thrive. This is because she will now attract a partner who resonates with her elevated awareness. The same principle applies to a man who has endured a painful divorce or breakup. Astrologically, even if there are challenging placements like Rahu or Ketu in the 7th house, that is the house of relationships, the success of future relationships depends on how one channelizes the energy of these planetary influences. Awareness and inner growth have the power to overcome astrological obstacles. Similarly, no matter how afflicted your 7th house, its ruling planet, or key relationship indicators like Venus and Mercury may be, spiritual practices can transform your relationship destiny. Consistent efforts such as meditation, mantra chanting, and charitable actions can lead to fulfilling and harmonious relationships in this lifetime, sparing you from the need to repeat these experiences in future births to satisfy emotional or physical desires. As Valentine's Day approaches, I want to reassure all those who have endured the pain of a failed marriage or relationship. You can absolutely succeed in love again, but it requires dedication to your personal growth. Through regular meditation, mantra practice, and selfless giving, you elevate your energy and awareness. When that happens, you attract better circumstances and healthier connections. Remember, God is kind. He blesses even those who have made mistakes. So why wouldn't He bless you when you are making sincere efforts to grow and evolve through devotion and faith? This Valentine's Day, I encourage all of you to reflect deeply on this message. Focus on self-growth and raising your level of awareness. Everything becomes possible when you shift from a mindset of control to one of surrender. When you stop being the doer and leave your path in the hands of God or your Guru, your inner journey truly begins. To all my fans, followers, and viewers around the world, Happy Valentine's Day. The question isn't whether you celebrate Valentine's Day or dismiss it. The real question is, do you understand that without love, life is lifeless? With love, you are alive. Love is the essence of our being. And if there is a day dedicated to celebrating love, what harm is there in honoring it? At the very least, it reminds you of love. It reminds you of God. For God is love and love is real. Wishing you all happiness, peace, and divine love. Stay blessed and stay tuned for more. Jai Sri Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.